Hi my loves, so today I'm going to be doing a tutorial slash just to get ready with me. I'm getting ready to go to class right now. I'm actually on my way out. I wanted to do something very bold and fun. I've recently bought glitters and colored eyeliners and I just want to do crazy makeup. Like, I haven't been inspired to do color in such a long time that I feel like these little additions that I'm kind of grabbing and gravitating towards really are hopefully going to bump up my makeup routine and get me to do these kind of looks again because I love them. They look amazing, but sometimes it's hard to get inspired. So hopefully this inspires you guys to try something like this out. If not, just recreate this look. So yeah, I'm gonna stop talking and let you guys get into it. And if you want to see how I did this, just keep on watching. I'm gonna jump right into the eyes now. So now I'm gonna take my NYX Lid Lingerie. This is in the shade Bad to the Bone, and I'm really trying to learn how to apply this product so that it doesn't look very dry and kind of crepey on my skin. So I'm gonna apply it to one eye at a time and blend it out with my finger just by lightly tapping. This just has a really unique texture. It's a little like silicone-y almost. So I have to just be careful when applying it. To start off with the eyes, I'm gonna take a very bright white shade, and this is one of the Urban Decay shades, but anyone will work fine. And I'm just going to apply this underneath my brow bone and kind of bring it down towards the crease a little bit just to help with blending. I want to do a blue look today, so I'm going to take this blue shade right here, and I think that's how I'm going to show you guys colors from now on, because I don't want anybody to get caught up on the idea, oh, I'm taking this onto a Morphe M433. I'm trying these brushes out right now, but I don't want anybody to get caught up in the idea of needing specific palettes or specific colors. I really want you guys to realize that really you can use whatever you have in your collection, and even if you don't have the exact colors, like say you have a blue but it's not the kind of blue that I have, if you can't mix the colors that you have to get what you want or what you're trying to achieve as far as the color scheme that you're going for, you can just use the colors that you have. Like for me, like if I'm using like a medium light and a dark blue and you don't have the same medium light and dark blue, you can use whatever version of colors you have. Like even if you wanted to switch it to green, just substitute it out, like use a medium light and dark green that you have, or maybe you have greens and a blue and you want to kind of mix those together. Like it's really up to you. Like I feel like a lot of the times people get caught up in, oh, I want this palette or I need this product to get this look, and that's not always the case. Like there are certain products that I feel are very unique, but there's a lot of products out there that you can really dupe and substitute, especially for cheaper versions of it. So I'm just going to use what I got, and you guys can use whatever you got. Next, I'm gonna take this kind of blue. This kind of reminds me of like Clarity from MAC. I'm sure they have other colors also, but I'm just going to build this up in the crease. This isn't gonna add much depth because it's kind of the same shade as the other one, but it's gonna add a bit more of a brighter blue. I'm gonna take this sparkly green. This one is the shade Mean from my palette, and I'm going to apply this along the edge of that blue. It's just not looking as blended as I would like it to, so just kind of buffing a shimmer around the edge is really gonna help diffuse that and kind of hide the fact that it's not blending too well. So I want to deepen this up a little bit, so I'm taking this really deep like navy blue and I'm going to apply this into the crease, but only really on the outer half of the crease and keeping it as low as I possibly can. To cut my crease, I'm going to take a concealer. This one is the Anastasia concealer, and I'm just going to take this onto a very small e.l.f. brush. The way that I do this is I actually scoop out a bit of product with the brush first, mainly because once I start applying this to my eyelids, it's going to mix with the shadows on my lids, and I don't want to put that back into my concealer. So scooping out a bit of product from whichever type of like concealer or creamy base that you're using is going to help kind of keep it clean. So the way that I'm going to do this is I'm going to, since I have kind of a hooded eye, the tip that I have is kind of looking straight, seeing where your fold is, and then cutting your crease right above that fold. So normal people would kind of, or normally people would kind of apply this right where their fold is because their eye doesn't kind of droop down over it. But since my eye droops down where it creases, I can't do it right there because it'll get hidden. So applying it just above where that space is. So I'm picking up this really coppery shade and I'm going to apply this along my lid space and set that concealer with it because you don't want the concealer to move or kind of mess around since you want it to be as precise as possible. And I'm using this fluffy side of the brush. This is one of the Urban Decay electric palette brushes, and I'm just going to apply it as close as I can get it. Then I'll flip it over and there's this little like detailing side, and I'll take that and just run it right along that edge. That's gonna help you keep that very sharp edge. I want to add a little bit of sparkle to this look, so I'm going to take some glitter. This is the Copper No. 4 glitter from NYX and their NYX glitter glue. So the way that I'm going to do this is I'm going to take a little bit of the glitter glue, and I've never used their glitter glue. I've used the Ulta one, but I'm going to test this one out today. And I'm taking a very thin concealer brush, and I'm going to tap this glitter glue right on top of that copper shade. Now that I have all of that done, I went ahead and kind of caught up on this side. I did go ahead and apply a little bit of the NYX Lid Lingerie along the edge of the lid color just because I was kind of feeling like I wanted that to stand out a little bit more, that kind of edge between the blue and the copper. So I did go ahead and line that with a bit of white. You don't have to do that, but it kind of was something that I thought would look nice with this look. And I didn't show it because it's really hard to film that part. So now what I'm going to do is take my NYC liquid liner, and I'm going to apply this along my upper lash line and wing it out along the same shape as the eyeshadow that I have. Now that I have my liner and everything placed, I'm going to work on the lower lash line. I already have a bit of the Rust Jumbo Pencil, again by NYX, along that area. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of buff this out just a tiny bit first, and then apply that same copper shade on top. I'm also going to mix a little bit of a pink shade. So this is what I'm going to apply. I'm going to swatch it here. This is the pink shade, and then I'm going to take the copper shade and I'm going to kind of mix it on top. So I'm going to get something that looks kind of like that right there. And then apply that to my lower lash line. So since I'm running a little bit late, and since this video is probably already kind of long because I did something crazy on my eyes, I'm just going to run through what I did on my face, and I did do it off of camera. I just used this palette. This is the only palette that I used for my face today. This is the Live, Love, Laugh Vitality base disc, and this is by It Cosmetics. I was sent this product for one of their, it's kind of like the NYX Face Awards. I forget exactly what the It Cosmetics version of that contest is, but basically it was like sent to me for a contest, not really just because of PR or anything like that. I'm very, very small. Obviously, they're not sending me PR, but just so you guys know, I didn't purchase this product, but I do actually really like the product. So I used that on my cheeks today. I figured it was a very natural, kind of simple cheek to do when everything else is going crazy. And then I did apply some lashes. I'm very like simple with my lashes. That's why I didn't show them. I just do very like long, fluffy looking ones. And then other than that, that's pretty much it. I am going to go pick a lip out and I'll be right back and I'll tell you guys what that is. Alrighty, so I think I'm just gonna go pretty nude. I'm gonna take the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner. This one is in the shade Sandstorm, and it's just a nude color. I'm just going to line my lips with this. My lips are actually pretty pigmented in their like own color, so this isn't gonna show up too much. What this really does, I think, is this kind of helps clean up my lip line so that it's not like jagged looking if maybe I have foundation on it. And it kind of does make the lip color last longer. Now that I have my lips lined, I actually do kind of like the overlined look on me. It's not horrible. I think if I did like a really dark lip or something like that, I wouldn't like it. But I'm gonna take the L'Oreal Infallible Paints. This one is in 312. Does it have a shade name? Yes, Nude Star number 312. Hopefully that made sense and didn't confuse you guys, because I know it confuses the crap out of me whenever I open my mouth, but whatever. So I am almost officially running late, so I'm gonna kind of keep this short and sweet and to the point. If you guys like this video, don't forget to thumbs it up. Comments and anything can be put below in the comment section. I also have my social medias linked in the first, like, beginning of this video, end of the video, and in the description bar, so you guys can go check those out. In addition, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you would like to see more videos from me. I want to hit 1,000 subscribers, so it would really mean a lot to me if you guys would do that and help me reach that goal. I mainly just want to hit that for my own personal reasons. It's not for the YouTube changes, but hopefully you guys can help me get to that, because I am about halfway there, a little over halfway there. So yes, I hope you all are having a wonderful day wherever you are, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye everybody.